Oh.
Well, well, ladies and gentlemen,
And others.
welcome.
John. And Remy is John.
Oh, I knew it. I knew they would flip themselves. As we handle our technical issues, I want to welcome everyone who came to see the third session of Nightfall and Go Thunder. Thank you.
Said it in his
Good to see you all. Hello, Darkman. Hello, Teal Holdren. Remy them's Tower. Is that just you, Remy? Is that just you? Okay, cool. Glad that you're here as well, Darkman. Always a pleasure, my brother. I will fix this momentarily. But chat, I have you in a new little window right below me, so now we can see you. Let me know how you're doing today, chat. All right, now I'm gonna put John back where he needs to be.
Ooh.
Fucking wandering around.
Hello,
here.
Ultraviolet Love.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Who found us from Oberix the Vile, of course.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Put that character away. He will be showing his face soon.
It's actually his fault that the stream's not working right.
Always. That goddamn fallen Cupid's still running around.
First, yes.
Get it out of my walls.
Yeah, we'll see if John goes back in his box now. Ooh, hell yeah. And then Remy. I mean, no, other John. Wait, is it Remy or John? Who's in the wrong place?
Well,
Remy.
John's in both now.
yeah, John's in
Remy
here twice.
needs to go in his hole. Get back in your hole, Remy. I wanna go back in my hole.
Gee, Billy, how come your stream has 2 Johns?
Currently, it's 3 Johns right now.
Oh, that's true.
No, that's honestly 3 too many Johns.
Oh,
Oh no.
And hey,
I like
hey.
There
My
we
wife
go.
and I
Nice work.
share one brain cell and made the same joke.
The longer you stay together, the more that brain cell just gets kind of passed in between the two of you.
it's kind of unfortunate sometimes.
Mackenzie and I do that all the time. Well, I'm so excited so many people are here today. Let's get started off in earnest. Hello, my name is Aaron. You may know me as Skydog, the second part of Seacat+Skydog, also as Oberix the Vile. Hello, good to see you. I am your MC for this evening's Affairs of Dark Delights. Your MC, of course, being your Master of Cemeteries. A Master of Cemeteries could not be anything without without his cast of would-be heroes or villains. So, in no particular order, why don't my players introduce themselves?
Hello, I am Remy, previously John. I'm playing Glint today.
Oh, thank you, TL Holdren. Holy shit.
So am I next? Is that the direction we're going?
Sure.
It can be.
Vertical.
It can
I'm
be.
Ethan. I'm playing Sarai, and my dog has a squeaky toy, and I'm so sorry about that.
Never apologize. Holy shit. TL Holdren popping off. Thank you, sir.
No.
I see Grow My P is here. Grow My P. So good to see you. Grow My P, believe it or not, is a personal friend from work that came and watches our stream. So thank you for being here, man. Who's next?
Hi, my name is Kinsey. I'm the Seacat. Meow meow. We're on YouTube now. Seacat+Skydog. Come hang out with us there. Or if you're still on the TikTok, we still exist there for now. We'll see how long that lasts. Woo! Also, we have a Ko-fi account now, so stickers are back up in the shop if any of you wanted any of those. You can find that in the link tree on all of my bullshit. I'm coming up with Oberix merch, I swear.
Somebody said you merch? Holy shit.
Who's next?
We gotta get some Nerdle merch. That'd be great.
I could do that too.
That'd be cool.
I think it's me. All right. I'm John. I'm playing Ribbon Garuth. I don't have merch, but you can find me on socials if you want as True Potato Man. And I'm passing it to, last but not least, Corwin.
What's up, peeps? My name is JK. I'm playing Corwin today, and you can also find me on socials at JK for Reals. Super simple.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Without deliberating anymore, let's get into it. I'm actually going to turn to my players and ask them, did we like the way we did the recap last time?
Yeah.
It was stressful for me, but if someone else did the recap, that would be cool.
Somebody who's not Kinsey, for an extra hero point today, why don't we recap what happened in session 2 of Nightfall?
I would like a hero point.
Oh, fucking let it rip, buddy.
Now, to summon my brain. Shit. I volunteer. I just wanted the stuff. I didn't know I was going to have to work for it.
Yeah.
So last session, after we had escaped from the dungeons and made our way out, we made our way up to a cathedral where there was another artifact on display. It was a scepter that was like onyx black with a skull mounted on the end in the hands of a dead priest, but it was surrounded by a congregation of skelly boys and zombies that were preoccupied with the music at the time. We had until the song finished to get the artifact and get out. And Corwin and Glint pulled off like a flawless, absolutely flawless stealth mission where they snuck through, and they wanted like a distraction where I guess we made the cherubs and the rafters go doot doot with their horns like little cherub statues.
There was some doot-dooting, yes.
They barely needed it as they like made their way out, and just like a shadow in the night, like found the artifact and like made their way out. We went deeper into Castle Nightfall, where unfortunately we ran into the giant undead knight with a flaming skull for a head, who's fucking terrifying and could kill us all in one hit. Given that we're all level 1 and unarmored and have no equipment, and
I know
and
for most of you don't know, who haven't played Pathfinder 2, it doesn't make a difference, but for people like Remy, I did say he was a grave knight when you first met him on the doorstep of Castle Nightfall. Does anybody here want to guess what level a grave knight is?
That means nothing to me.
At least level 2.
That is correct. That is the best kind of correct. Fuck you, Remy, but it is technically correct.
yeah.
Guess you'll find out.
Yeah. But yeah, he chased us and kind of killed our guide.
We didn't see the death on screen, so is he really dead?
We smelt it though,
Quintus?
didn't
We smelled it.
Didn't you're like you close the doors behind you and there's like burning flesh, and I was like, oh, hot dog.
Yeah,
water,
there was
gross.
definitely a burning smell. Yeah, we could say that's true.
Quintus said he would meet us in the tallest tower, and I believe him.
Yeah.
Good job, remember. Do you remember what he said before that, though? Where you had to go next after the throne room, Remy?
The garden.
Garden.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Good
okay.
job, Kinsey. You remembered.
Yeah,
said-
throne room, garden, and then tallest tower, right?
Correct. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
That is what Quintus told you to do.
When we entered the throne room, we saw a throne with a skeleton on it, with a wooden crown, and behind that was the portrait of the king with the real crown on it. And Corwin just it was Glint, unfazed, walked up and just was like, yeah, this painting's fake, and just like started walking through it.
Put his whole head in it, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. Damn,
I did.
I think Sarai
And-
did catch him before he got fully submerged.
Yes. Sarai yanked him out, and we walked in to find like a sickly version of the king in the portrait sitting upon his throne with 3 other portraits behind him. One had him like with bloodshot eyes. One had him with I want to say like looking sick and green. I don't know. What were the other 2 portraits?
You walked into the first portrait. I can pick it up from here, John, since this is kind of back into the action where we were before. So
You're taking too long.
No, you're doing great. You're doing, John. I appreciate you, and you have earned yourself 1 hero point. So please record that down, sir. And remember, your hero points can be used to re-roll the die. You got to keep the second result, or get you back up if you are knocked unconscious. So it's nice to have an extra hero point. And you will lose them all at the end of the day, so it's use it or lose it. So you walk into the first portrait. When you go inside, you see that you are in a ruined castle throne room. Similar but distinct from the one you were just in. A withered king with graying, bloodshot eyes is surrounded by a mass of rodents, and they all stand at attention, like they're observing or waiting on this king. And although this king looks like a decrepit version of what he looked like in the portrait, you can see through the windows behind him, there are like fires going off in the presumed city beyond this castle. And behind that throne were 3 different portraits. A portrait with of the king with bloodshot eyes, a portrait of the king that was surrounded by vermin, and a portrait of the king that was completely like dehydrated, withered to a crisp.
The king chip.
And as soon as you guys walked towards it, I believe Ruben tried to walk towards it, the rats kind of turned towards you and kind of warded you off. So you went around and decided to go into the portrait, the bloodshot eyes. Getting back into the action now, we watch as the party step up into the throne room. And as they do, they see a massive courtiers throwing gifts towards the king and pleading for their loyalty and their trustworthiness to the face of the king himself. And the king kind of studies them, calculating, rubbing his wispy gray chin as he looks down on these pack of people. Let's do it.
So can he see us?
I mean, there's nothing stopping from him from looking over at you, but he's not actively looking at any of you right now. You guys, I would say, if he was like, 50 feet away from the king, this huge kind of like throne hall room.
Didn't someone have like a mirror or glass shard in their hand or something like that?
They did. You saw that there were 3 courtiers that stood out to you. 1 red, 1 green, 1 blue. The red courtier held in his hands a big, expensive-looking bottle of wine, but on the back of his lower back, you see there looks to be like a big piece of of glass that has been sharded off from what looks like a mirror. And if you remember from the area was previously, the only thing left in the room with the king that was ruined was a frame of a broken mirror with 3 large pieces missing from it. The green courtier is holding a bunch of gold in a big chest, and you see the blue courtier is holding a large portrait depicting a very proud and regal-looking version of the king. King stands up, looks down at his courtiers and says, "I can hear the whispers through the crown itself. I know that one of you will betray me. Any that I find will have ill content in their heart, or abate, or aid these traitors, is as good as dead. Now it's just a matter of time to find out which one of you is him." "Oh, no, Your Majesty, no, it's not me, no, please, I've always been loyal. Take this. Okay. No.
The only thing worse than a heavy crown is one that also whispers bullshit to you.
Yeah.
Can I start walking like
cool.
around to the other side of this group, like opposite of where we are?
Do you want to, are you trying to get to where you presume like another portrait would be, or just go to the other side?
go to the opposite side.
Yeah. You walk fully around. You keep the same distance as where the rest of your group is standing.
Yeah, I just sort of like walk and like look around at everybody, like keeping my distance, but like observing.
You walk around. All you really notice is that amongst the courtiers, kind of in the shadows of this ill-defined dream-like state, the silhouettes of look like heavily armored plate guards with halberds all stand and kind of look down towards where the king and these courtiers are having this altercation.
If we were to move forward, does it look like these guards would ward us off like the rats did in the last room?
Do you want to try to move forward?
Let's do it.
You walk forward and doesn't appear anything happens as you approach closer, Urania.
Okay.
So are we just gonna go then? I'll kind of start to join.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's try it.
Anybody else going with Urania Sarai?
Glenn's gonna hang back.
Cool. Corwin?
Yeah. I believe I'm currently ghoul right now as well.
You are ghoul, excuse me. Ghoul?
No visual identifier there. But ghoul will also hang back and just watch curiously.
Right.
His arms crossed.
Urania and Sarai, you make your way towards this group, and you keep walking forward until you hit you basically walk up and join this group of courtiers. It's about like 15 to 20 of them in this kind of like tight little pile that are only like 10 feet away from the king. Like some of them are like throwing themselves prostrate, like pleading with the king. Others will stand tall at the back while holding various treasures and goods. Can I just get a D20 roll from each of you, and I just want to see whoever's higher. This is a random chance. It's a luck roll.
Just a regular D20.
Just regular D20.
Yeah. How do I roll something without it being my character sheet?
Oh, if you go to the D,
Right.
if you just go to the chat and go down by the box, there's just like D20 buttons.
I see.
This is just for the people who are walking up to the group.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a waste of a 20.
Damn, Ruben. Ruben, are you walking up with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is now. Whether he was before or not, he is
No,
now.
You watching a Radiant Sarai, you're walking up and then Ruben like just shoves him between the two of you.
Hey,
I'm walking from
Sarai's
like
like-
the opposite direction.
Okay.
That's true. He is on the other side of the room.
That's true. Okay, so how about this? Iranian Sarai, you watch, you guys get a pretty good study on the king's face. So if you want to roll a perception check, for those who have only played 5e, perception is also how you quote unquote sense the motive of people, like insight check. So perception is also tied to that, just so you know. But I'll give you a bonus if you want to read his emotions. I guess you guys are.
Oh, that was so close to a 20.
Hold on. What is happening?
No. Nothing. Ignore that.
Okay.
I was trying to. Foundry's dumb sometimes. And when I'm trying to look at tooltips, I'm like, this should show the tooltip for me. And
yeah,
I found what I was looking for though. So sorry.
Good roll, Sarai. Great roll. Okay, Ruben, as you walk up, you watch as the king suddenly snap his eyes to you, and he says, "Another courtier. Another one who's come to beg for their life. Tell me, you strange, nameless figure, how do you prove your loyalty to me? Speak, what do you have?"
I am going to kind of panic and glance around. And I'm going to look at Sarai and I'm going to say, "Get the shard." And I'm going to look back at the king and I'm going to say, "I come knowing who will betray you."
Ooh, roll me a deception check to create a diversion, Ruben. And I'll give you a +2 because that is good.
And while he does that, I will try to sneak and get the shard.
Sarai, I just want to honor the 20 you rolled on your perception check before you do. You notice that before his eyes look at Ruben, his face moves towards it. It's almost as if like he can preternaturally see who's approaching him.
Oh.
In fact, as you watch Ruben approach, you notice the green gem at the front seems to glisten in the direction of Ruben as he's approaching.
Like a gummy bear with light behind it.
Shut up! I know that's how we shot the video, but shut the fuck up. Shut up.
That's incredible.
Now they know my secrets.
I want to see it behind the scenes so bad.
Of us shoving gummy bears into a diamond-shaped hole. Yeah, it was pretty dumb.
That's actually our Carlos, who was our photographer, who was our cameraman and director. Essentially, his girlfriend, who was helping us out, basically, along with Pear, who's also my friend, we're like, how do we make colored light on a shadow puppet? And they were like, candy. And I was like, okay.
Works just like a gel.
What'd you get on that? Tell me what you got on that deception check. Ooh. Do you want to roll with the hero point?
That is a grand idea. I forgot I had those. I will do that.
And you got an extra one and everything is perfect.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like we know who's going to take the first risk, is whoever does the recap.
Oh, please.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
Now what if
Is there
you
like a
use
help
your
action?
second hero point?
You could rip that cord if you want to, but I'll let you use your second hero point if you want. That's your last hero point as of right now.
Or yeah, is there like a help action? I'm there. Can I assist?
Help action will give him a +1, Kinsey.
That's it?
That's it. Or
Great.
a +2 if you crit succeed.
It's
Fuck
just
it.
not
We're gonna
enough.
burn through.
Burn
They're
another?
gone.
We're gonna burn another.
Gone.
My God, he's a madman.
Right,
Oh
John,
my
is that-
god.
It's been, what is it, fucking 30 minutes into the session, and it's it's
Better.
already
Sure.
got 2 hero points.
Acceptable.
You know what? That is a success. That's exactly what you needed. So those hero points, absolutely worth it. You see the king looks down at you, John, and he focuses in and he says, "You know, are you a conspirator? Or how have you figured them out? If these stand in this room, speak. Your loyalty and your head depend on it. Arania, if you want to make a thievery check, now's the time.
If I want to make what?
Sorry, Sarai, if you want to make a thievery check, now's the time.
Oh, cool. Am I even trained in that?
Don't know.
What if I'm not trained in it? But I'm really trained in stealth because this was not thought through. Because I have not played very much Pathfinder 2e, and I did not realize those were two separate things.
Ooh, yikes.
You know what's crazy? I'm trained in that, though.
You're trained in thievery?
I am indeed.
Okay, how about Sarai, you aid Arania, and Arania, you make the thievery check. How's that?
And before she rolls, can I cast guidance on her?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's within 30 feet. Cool. You get
Well,
a
hold
plus
on. Here's the
one.
thing. If you start casting a spell in this room, it's going to be obvious unless you do something. Are you sure you want to
Where
cast
the
that
fuck
spell?
was all this help
I
like
changed my
5 minutes
mind.
ago? Like,
Well, you had rolled. You had
Caleb?
rolled already, unfortunately, and then after that, it's the classic thing of you have to like shoehorn you cast guidance in on someone before they do the roll.
oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, all right.
But also, I can't think of a sneaky way to do it. So good luck.
Arania got
How'd
a
I do?
10.
Ooh.
That will not succeed.
It's because electronic dice hate me. If you would
You
just
do
let
have
me
a hero.
roll in
I'm
real
just gonna
life.
keep saying it. You do have a hero point.
I can spend a hero point.
Also,
It's
like,
fine.
it's not like John rolled a crit failure. You just got a failure, right? So, you know,
Come on.
oh, we're ripping it. Okay, now that is salvageable though. The DC is 15. So if Sarai does really good aiding you, or
Well, and I can use my cantrip that boosts stuff up by
You wanna-
1.
you
So
can
as long
nudge
as you can
yourself.
aid me with 1 point, this can
Sarai,
happen.
your help is very important.
What do I have to roll to aid you?
You gotta roll a DC 15.
What
You got this,
am
bud.
I rolling?
Thievery, or anything you can think that would help her.
I cannot roll thievery if I'm untrained, right? Is that wrong?
That's
Is
No,
that
you
not how
can.
this
No, you
works?
can. Thievery is one of the checks you can roll untrained. You're just not gonna be that
Oh.
good at it.
I love that for me.
But you
Well, I'm
can't.
gonna give
Yeah,
it a
you can't
go.
pretend to be a.
Damn!
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Damn! Let's go!
What were we even talking about? Yeah.
Swashbuckling.
Sarai Urania, you wanna give me a little like Ocean's 11 for how you get this thing off while Ruben and Jerry, it's not gerrymanders, what's the other one? Filibusters.
Filibuster?
Thank you. I was having a stroke. Well, Ruben filibusters for you.
I think Arania, in spite of having the ability to thieve, just goes in and just starts trying to like pull it out of his belt without a care in the world.
Since Sarai is terrible at thieving but very good at sneaking, she just sneaks around and is like trying to push it from the bottom out the top.
Is it like
Luckily-
between this guy's cheeks? Like, are you?
Just giving it a gentle like.
You see his fucking hams are just squeezing the backside of the shark. Nice clenching to not let it go.
I pictured like a sling or like a holster, but it could be his cheeks too, you know?
You watch as Arania and Sarai cause a slight rip in his sash as you pull it out, but he is none the wiser as everyone is locked on to Ruben. Ruben, what do you say?
It's like, I'm gonna look at him and be like, who here like has something to gain by you falling?
It's a good question. Everyone. Every single one of you has a reason to remove me, despite everything that I've done to help protect this kingdom. You're all conniving diplomats, politicians, all sneaking into the Garden of Eden to steal the fruits of my labor.
I'm
Can
gonna
someone
put.
say total paranoia?
Very dramatic.
I am going to look over at Arania and be like, well, why did the one in red have that? And point over in his direction.
You watch as the king snaps his eyes over and he sees Arania holding this big shard-like, this dagger, weirdly dagger-looking like shard of mirror, and he goes, "Treasury! Seize that man! I don't know how you knew this, but God damn it, seize them all! Round them up!" You watch as all the guards, and you begin to hear, marching towards you all.
Oh no.
You watch as the entirety of the crowd of courtiers erupts. Ruben, Arania, Sarai, everyone, each of you, give me a reflex save. Corwin and Glint, you watch as your friends are slowly being penned in by fully plate armored guards. If you'd like to help them, this would be the time to do it.
Let's see. Reflex. Hiya. I can't get a decent roll to save my fucking life. This is stupid.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna use message on the king, and I'm gonna make sure that he cannot see my mouth, and I will say the words, "You fool, let them go."
I like where your head's at, buddy.
That's so smart.
You watch as the king blink a few times and go, wait, hold. What? Someone else. Who?
They-
He locks eyes with you, Glint.
I looked like off in a different direction.
Seize that witch.
Is the portal out still behind me?
Yeah.
I just like step back through the portal and
All right. Everybody gets a +2 from Glint's maneuver. I think everyone is good except for Arania.
I'm telling you.
Ghoul, I don't know why, but you could do something here.
How far is everyone specifically at this point? Because the party's like split, or have they been pushed together by the?
Well, everyone's kind of scrambling for the portrait now. You and Glint held back, but all the guards are turning on their heels and are now looking at Glint, which is he's like a dust cloud shaped version of himself as he's heading towards the portal. So, but Arania, you watch as Arania, as she's holding on actively to the glass shard, gets pushed and shoved prone onto her side from the like convergence of of courtiers scattering like rats.
Stupid fucking robes!
Is there anything else that of value that we need in this room, or is it just the shard that we see at this point?
I mean, you saw there was a couple of guys who had that had chests full of gold.
Are there any more weapons in the room?
No, it appeared to be that was the only one. I mean, except for the halberds that are actively in the guards' hands.
Okay. What about the king? Sitting on the throne?
Yeah. No, he seems to be without weapon.
Cool. I'm assuming that right now I could use this as a diversion, correct?
Yeah.
Sick. Ghoul will traverse sneakily up to the king and pull out his shiv that he stole from Big Hunker Man earlier, and he will pop up from behind the throne and hold the shiv to the king and threaten him to stop the nonsense and let everyone go or suffer, for it is not the ones in the room he should be worried about betraying him, but is I.
This is a ghoul moment, I'm assuming.
Yes, this is me.
Okay. Okay, so you do this. Give me a stealth check. Arania, because this is happening, you will get another roll to be able to succeed your reflex saves. But Glint, Ruben, Sarai, you guys all make it to the portal. Whether you want to go through, up to your decision. If you want to do anything as this moment with Corwin is happening, just let me know.
I'm like standing right outside of the portal and like watching this all happen. I'm like, oh, holy shit.
How far is Arania from the portal?
Like 40 feet-ish.
And what slowed you down? Just your robes?
She got pushed down as
Can I go help?
all the courtiers.
Can I roll like athletics or something? Try to go like help her up or help
Yeah,
her
you
move faster?
You want to like do like a tuck and roll and get her up and use acrobatics?
Or yeah, acrobatics. That one because it's higher.
I got you. Yeah, Corwin, you get up behind the king and you hold your shiv to his knife, to his neck. Well done. Yeah, Sarai, easily. You easily go and scoop up Arania, and you just watch as this elf just like tumbles over to you, rolls you over and picks you up, and you're on your feet, Arania.
Cool.
Oh, there's an ad for me right now.
I was gonna say, should we be like pausing when the ads go up?
Yeah, should we pause when the ads go up?
What a great question. I think so.
I
Let's
feel like
pause.
the non-addy people will appreciate that, and it lets me fix my.
If you were
Do the
watching
ads
an
go
ad,
for everyone at different times?
we're back.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Or is it at the same time?
Oh,
I
that's
have no
unfortunate.
idea. Anyways, we're back now, so
Hooray.
We're still figuring out how things work.
the shiv that you have up to
Yeah.
Corwin, give me the line you just said. I mean, Ghoul, give me the line you just said.
Let them go, you fool, you foolish king. For it is not these fools in here that you should be worried about, but it is I. We will exit this room safely, or your crown will fall.
You think your sharpened stick frightens me?
You have no idea who you're dealing with.
I'm gonna need you to make me a fortitude save, Ghoul.
Fortitude. Ooh, where's that? Where's fortitude?
Hey,
Oh, I see it. Fortitude.
Mika, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Thank you, Mika. A keynote supporter of Nerds Camp. That is going to be a failure, my friend, unless you want to fix it. It's not crit failure.
Yeah, I'll roll again. We'll go on in. We're going in.
And then
Okay, just remember.
Used their hero point at the start
No.
of the game.
I did even worse. Oh, I did better. One roll.
Okay. Let me just
Lay it on me.
You watch as you see this green light flare in the crystal. You watch as this like for a bare second, Ruben, Arrhenius, or I, Glint, you see this like flash of a mark, just like onto Ghoul's forehead, and then he is ejected from the throne towards the four of you at rocket speed. You are going to take.
Can I try and catch him?
Sure. You're going to take 8 void damage.
Oh.
How are you doing, my friend?
Can I roll this? Oh,
There we go. Doof, doof, doof. Ruben, you catch him both arms as he rolls across the floor.
Ouchie.
Oh, Corwin, welcome back.
can I roll to see if I recognize that spell?
Sure, roll an Arcana or the Cultist check, but the guards are marching towards you, all of you, but you're all at the portal now, so...
That's fine.
We got what we
Hold
came
on.
for, right?
I would actually like to use Lore Curse, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. That does apply, actually.
Ooh. Nice.
Very nice.
Tell
Very
me what that spell was, bitch.
Hold my
You
ear.
don't recognize the spell,
Damn it.
but for the moment you recognize the mark. It is not a spell by any means. That was not a spell. That was something else. But you recognize the mark. You know it from the people that have lived the longest in the Dreadlands. It's his mark, the one who created this place, the Dark Lords.
That guy attacked you with the Dark Lord's fucking mark. That is wild.
All of you pile in through the gate, and you are in the first instance of the ruined throne. Fires raging out behind the broken glass windows, rats surrounding the throne room, and the withered king. You watch as the portrait with the bloodshot eyes slowly fades away into embers.
So does the Glint points at the mirror shard piece thing that we got? Does that go in the frame over there?
You bet your tuchus it does.
Let's put that
I go
in before
put
we
it
lose
in there. I love jigsaw puzzles.
Jigsaw puzzle, I can get behind it. Got 3 pieces. Okay. You have 2 other portraits to look at, guys. One where the king is covered in pests. Another one where he's a withered raisin.
Hmm.
I don't like that you called him a raisin.
Sorry.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a monarch by the toe. If you holler, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny. Rats it is.
We all go with that?
Sure.
Okie dokie.
You all 5 walk through, and once again, another time and place. The walls around you are still made up of shrouded, shadowy, dreamlike stuff that doesn't seem to have a beginning or end. There are some general the windows in this room are no longer intact. They're broken from the first room you were just in of the three, but you can see that the buildings beyond are not on fire yet. The hall is empty, and you watch as the king paces about his throne. On the throne rests another piece of glass. The king mutters to himself as he walks this trudged pace around and around his throne, just completing a consistent circle around it. He's walked this circle so many times that where he crosses the red carpet that lead up to his throne, you see it has rotted away underneath his footsteps. Muttering is a fluctuation between a whisper, small shrieks. It's very hard to understand. You notice that also, leading up to right around the throne, you actually notice there's a thin layer of misty fog that seems to cling to the floor that was not there previously.
Might be a good way to sneak up.
The fog like goes up to your ankles. Like that's how much
No.
fog it is.
Never mind.
Spare crawl.
So my kneecaps, basically.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I got.
go ahead.
No, you first.
I was gonna say the nonsensible part of me says he can't blast us all away at once.
No, I didn't get to stand by the portal for easy exit last time. That's where I would like to be this time.
Okay.
Thank
well,
you.
I will attempt to grab this one.
Also, Corwin, can I ask what hit points you are out of your total?
10.
Got it. Good to know.
And on that note, Corin's gonna crack his back and be like, ow.
Okay. Well, Glint will stand up straighter, compose himself, and put his hands in his robes, and then just kind of like walk up towards the king.
Got it.
My king, surely it's time to rest.
Doesn't even turn towards you. Just keeps looking down, keeps muttering to himself. Now that you're closer, you begin to intel some words. Gone. They're all gone. I was alone. I thought I was alone. I thought I was alone. I wasn't.
Glint will nod and be like, and just, if he can, he's gonna walk up to the throne.
You got it.
He
Make me a reflex save.
and that was almost terrible.
Ooh, that's almost a critical success.
Is it almost enough for my cantrip?
No, you
damn
can't nudge it. No. The DC is 15, so the critical success is 25. But it's very close. Glint, as you're walking up, you get about 20 feet away from the throne. As the king is just kind of making this tight circle around it. You feel your foot go down on something, and you feel just the slightest bit of pressure when you do so, but you stop. Something in your instincts tells you to stop. And then you look down, and everybody watches as the fog disappears. And around the throne are thousands of cockroaches, centipedes, rats, rat traps, rotten refuse and disgust in these splotchy kind of mounds lying on the floor. And almost along with the sensation of sight comes the sensation of smell, the awful of these pests just collecting detritus around this once magnanimous throne. It is a landmine of these things. You were about to step on a rat trap, which could have set off an entire cascade of traps going off and doing who God knows what would happen. That's where you find yourself. You are 20 feet away from the throne, man. What do you do?
Do I see a navigatable path?
Oh, kinda. And I mean really kinda. I mean it's like a mismatch of just like small mounds of what looks like termite dens that have gathered up from the flats. You also see the discarded robes of courtiers that were once bloody but now have given away to be the hives of strange insects, silverfish, cockroaches, you name it.
So if I wanted to try to step carefully through this, what kind of roll would that be?
You tell me what you want to do, and I will tell you the roll. But I will tell you the most obvious thing you could do was an athletics or acrobatics check. You tried to navigate it just purely with your abilities, your physical abilities.
Before we resort to such things, I do try a thing. I hold out my hand and channel a divine lance into it, which is one of the cantrips I used earlier, and I just stab it into the ground in front of me to see how that affects the buggies and the rats.
Sorry, so you're just gonna fire off a divine lance at randomly
yeah.
at a group of bugs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I would say like a handful of bugs get zapped, but that's about it.
Okay. They don't scatter, but not beneath the light. They don't scatter at the light or anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, I, before attempting to acrobatics my way through this, will use my background feat, Willing Host. Wait, never...
Very nice.
10, 20. Okay, this would count as an would this count as an exploration activity?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So Glint's eyes roll to the back of his head as he is possessed by spirits. And he is now trained in acrobatics for this skill check.
Hell yeah, brother. You feel the soul of a ringling brother be like, ha I honestly, it takes me a second to. Oh my god. Yeah, Glint. Obviously, like, Shirai being an acrobatic, you were like, this guy doesn't have the body type. But then, weirdly, supernaturally, you watch as Glint does a double hand backspring through this series of just like traps and rodent warrens until you finally land right next to the throne. And there, the glass shard is right in front of you. As you go to pick it up, yeah.
No, go ahead. I was about to say what you just said.
You pick it up. I'm assuming you do. Yeah, you pick it up. As you do, you feel a sudden rush of wind hit you, and he's right there, standing over you. His eyes wide, his pupils larger than they should be, as if constantly experiencing some kind of terror. You watch as the green gem in the top of it the light has seemed to focus into its own third eyeball. He goes, Can't you see? Can't you see my kingdom in front of you? They're all here. I thought my kingdom was small. Little did I know, it was bigger than I could ever imagine it. My people extended far beyond the races of men. And you watch as all of the bugs and rodents sort of allure themselves towards you. What do you think of my kingdom?
I think you have a wonderful amount of new servants. They all look lovely.
You just Homer Simpson out.
Yeah. Assuming he lets me.
Yeah, I mean, you got to navigate it on the back route. But he's gonna follow you the whole time.
Oh, actually, does his subjects part before him?
Before him? Yes, they do.
Cool. I loop my arm in his, like, in the kind of, come on, Grandpa, let's get you to bed kind of way. Come, you must show yourself off before you're.
Back in my day, my ancient curses used to belong to being having to throw them into a volcano and I had a friend named Sam, and it was so good. Whatever you say, Grandpa. All right. You lead him out. Yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't work. So you take the king in your arm, and you can notice, like, as you feel his arm, you notice his arm seems to be a lot smaller than it was in the first room. And you lead himself to the door, and you walk yourself all the way back to the portrait. As the king arrives between the four of you standing around it, he looks at all four of you and he says, "Isn't it good to know that the kingdom is doing so well?"
It looks it.
Yeah,
Yes.
You look great, by the way.
thank you. I can feel myself getting stronger every day. And he touches the ground reverently. When like that, you watch as all the lights snuff out in the room and everything becomes shadow except for the light in the eyes and the skittering of the bugs that are crawling all around you. You walk back through the other side of the portal, and this portrait now fades into embers.
That was disgusting. Glint
That
says,
was-
taking the. Yeah, Doug.
So gross.
Yeah. I feel like I need to wash my eyeballs after that.
Ah. Shit.
Okay.
Never mind.
I'm assuming we place the piece of the mirror into the frame,
Yes.
and we have one less portrait. So
Last one.
you walk into this one.
Corwin, you up for this?
I would like to be of a help for once, and instead of being a hindrance. So the answer is yes.
Right, but like you did get thrown like across a room, so.
He skipped a few times too.
He cast
We don't
you
have to bring
pretty
that
hard.
up. We don't have to talk about that though, right now.
Oh no, I was just saying that maybe he would not want to be the one.
Are you hurt, buddy?
Oh, it definitely hurts. Yes. Indeed.
There.
Very much so.
I
Just
asked
watch
about
like
the
blood
I
come out
like
of
to
his
be a team
nose. He's like,
player.
I'm fine. Like,
Just blood's coming out of his ears and like nose. He's like doing great.
Poor Corwin.
As if in stark contrast of the room you just entered, when you enter into this one, the smell is fantastic. You smell the smell of roasted meats, aged wines, well endowed cheeses. A whole banquet is laid out in this throne room. You see that the throne no longer acts as just a throne, but also as the head of a great dining table. And you see just hand over fist servants bringing food to the end of a table. We watch as rats gather underneath the table and seem to pick apart at the food that seems to be dropping from the head of the table's plates. As you see the king sitting there at the top of his throne, just scarfing down food, chicken legs, roasted pigs, thick pastries of strudel and pie. He just continuously feeds himself, gorging. But this man could not be thinner. He's like a rail, a wispy version of himself. It seems like he's aged 20 years since the last time you saw him. And the more he eats, the more desperate the look in his eyes he gets. He goes, "More! More, please! I will satiate this hunger, by gods!" As he eats, you watch as him bring a soup to his mouth and drink deep. As he lifts the plate up, you see it, the glint, not that one, the glint of light from one of the plates. A plate with a skewer, a dagger-like skewer of roasted meat and peppers, resting on a shard of mirror right next to the king.
Dagger, like you say.
Aha, indeed.
Is there anyone else in the room, or is it just the king?
Faceless servants seem to be bringing in food.
Like literally faceless, or
It's like a dream state. So,
Okay.
you look at their faces and they're like, it kind of looks like somebody you know, but their face keeps changing.
Like LaCroix, but with faces.
Yeah. It's like if a face was nearby in the room when the person was made. LaCroix, bring me more. Bring me more LaCroix.
Oh my god.
Give me a drink. This tastes like nothing.
TV static.
This stream is brought to you by Waterloo, by the way. Waterloo. A sparkling water that actually is worth buying.
Actually.
Well done.
All right, what's the plan, team?
Oh,
I'm picking up the pace a little bit so we can get to the good stuff.
I mean,
I'm gonna elbow Sarai and be like, "Well, you think we could do this, friend?"
Why do you keep talking to me? And don't call me your friend.
Damn.
Why? Okay. All right.
No. Yes, I think we can probably do this.
All right. Do you need a distraction, or how are we going to do this? You want to? I think I could pretend to be a servant long enough.
I mean,
I don't
do you think
it's
he'll even... He seems pretty into what he's doing. I'm just going to try to, like, take a few steps forward and see if he... What are you doing? If he
Big
reacts.
salami. It was a big
salami.
It was a big salami.
Salami. Got it.
Yep.
Is this like a long kingly table?
Yeah, it's like a banquet table.
Did you just say baked potato?
It is
Banquet
definitely
table.
a long baked
But
potato.
sure, there can be a baked potato. Do you want there to be?
Sorry, I'm hungry. I think that just was what I was thinking.
Croy, you told me it was endless breadsticks. Unlimited, even. You told me when I was here, I was family. Now bring me another LaCroix. Bring me another.
a heads up, he might ignore you initially, but he might take notice of you once you grab the mirror shard. That's what happened to me in the other room.
Did he hurt you or was he just weird?
He was just weird.
That's fine.
I'm gonna grab one of the. Is one of the servants like walking up with more food?
Sure.
I'm gonna like stand next to him and be like, "Oh, take a break, take a break. You seem like you're tired," and like take the food from them. Right, roll into you too. And I'm going to like walk towards the table with the food set out,
Okay.
and I'm gonna like walk over to the mirror, like where it is.
Sarai, are you following him or are you like giving him a head start?
Okay, real quick. Are you going for the shard right now? Okay, I am interested in the dagger-like object.
That's on the shard.
Okay, then I'm going with him, I guess.
Great. Are you walking up together, or is one person leading the charge?
I'm letting him lead the charge. I'm staying a couple feet back.
Great. Ruben, you begin to approach with your food, and you have it. You have a let's say a plate full of like roasted garlic butter scallops that is being brought towards the king. You see the king
Oh yeah.
kind of throw his arms down, wet with grease and smudging food on his face. He says, "No, God, no, I need something more. Throne gods, I need something more. Oh, that smells delicious." He turns towards you, Ruben, and goes, "That's what I need.
He's gonna bite you.
Oh,
He's
I
going to do
need
something.
something."
I'm gonna like kind of
Little bit-
extend the plate towards him and be like, "Who doesn't? They're
He
delicious."
slaps the plate out of your hand and goes, I need something red and meaty."
I'm
You watch
green,
as
so
you watch as he like, and his bones kind of inverse,
Oh.
and he gets on top of the table.
oh.
And he's gonna start crawling towards you, Ruben.
I am going to grab the shard and yank it and flip the table.
Okay, he is in between you and the shard because he's crawling over it to get to you.
Then I flip the fucking table.
Great, give me an athletics check. Sarai, what do you want to do?
Sorry, I was being horrified for a second. Is there anything I want to try to find like a big plate or something that I can use to try to frisbee him off of his course?
Oh, you just want to chuck a plate? Sure. There's like a big silver platter. Why not?
I don't know, at his head to try to get him off
Make
course.
a thrown attack. So just your dexterity plus your proficiency, which is a plus 7 altogether.
I can do.
How's
I
that,
was going to
guys?
crawl under the table, and I'm really glad I did not.
Ruben, you try to lift the table and fling it, but as it does, you just watch him crawl over it as he's trying to get to you.
Wait, I'm sorry. What am I rolling?
Just a normal weapon attack. You're just hucking a thing. Technically, I think you need you take
Oh, that's
penalties
not an
for
attack. That's damage. I was being
improvised
weird.
weapons, but whatever.
I
Just
rolled
hucking
the
it.
wrong thing. Hold, please. That was
While
the
this is
correct
happening,
thing.
I really have to pee. I will be back.
Cool. It's actually around the time we should take our break.
Oh
so
yeah.
Here, I'll narrate this next part and we'll take a little break, Sifu. Great, awesome. You were successful, Sarai. So, Ruben, you go to flip the table. The table slowly, there's a huge, heavy oaken table. You fucking flip it. The food, the candelabras go tumbling over. But you watch as he just mounts it over it like he's some sort of terrifying, a crawling monster. And you watch as he leaps from the table towards you. And just at that moment, you hear ping as a fucking silver platter takes the shape of his face for a moment. And you watch as it scatters him, going sprawling towards you, the king in his long red robes, almost acting like a trail of this great slug as he inverses his bones and begins to try to scramble back on top of his feet. As he does so, you watch as this dagger and the shard go skittering off the table as you flip it. And just as that happens, JoJo Bizarre Adventure freeze frame. We will be right back. Take a quick pee break. Come back in 5 to 10 minutes where we continue our session.
Woo!
Wow. Hello, people. Hello, good people.
Well, there's
A
some of
Twitch.
us have an ad
We
right
have
now.
returned.
Oh, did we come back in the middle of an ad break?
Oh God.
Well, so it doesn't seem to be consistent for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait a couple seconds.
But yeah, that's why you shouldn't slap box with the Pope on a deserted island on Easter
What?
Sunday. Yeah.
What a great joke, Remy. The best joke I've ever heard, and I won't explain it any further. Welcome back to Nightfall. If only you had heard all of it. The setup was so good. Chad, I also want to know by the end of today's session which of the portraits you liked the best. If you would tell me which portrait you liked best, I'd appreciate that. I want to know which one's your favorite.
How well can they see them?
I mean the portraits we just for the thing we're doing right now.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like how well you're talking about the character portraits in Foundry, right?
No. You know how we walked into portraits to do each of these little level sections?
the
those
Super Mario
ones.
portrait.
Yeah, the Super Mario. I mean, I love the part Kinsey made these portraits, so they look really good.
Kinsey,
Like,
it's okay. I was confused for a moment too, but then I understood.
Like these portraits are great. Like look at these great portraits.
You're
That
doing
Kinsey.
great, sweetheart.
Anyways, back into the action. So we watch as the strange, monstrous version of the Withered King, is crawling around the floor, slowly righting itself and peeling the silver pan off of its face. The mirror shard has scattered one way, while the dagger has scattered another. Sarai and Ruben, you're in the thick of it, while the other three party members stand back. What are you guys doing?
I am gonna shout to Sarai, like, get the shard! And fuck it. I am going to rage.
Cool.
I am going to like wolf out, like
Nice.
fully, and I am going to just like charge at the king on all fours and try to like
So,
grapple him by pulling his robe like over his head and like
like hockey stuff him. That's fucking
Yeah.
sick, dude. Honestly, take a hero point for that. Sarai, you hear Ruben's blood pumping through his chest. As he does, you watch as he grows like several inches taller and hair sprouts from all over his body, but mainly around his head, neck, and shoulders. And in a moment, you see where his teeth are large wolfen fangs.
He's in a woo?
Roll an athletics check, buddy, and give yourself your rage bonus.
I thought he was a half orc. Now he's a dog.
Can I pet that dog?
Well, he could still be half orc. Just half orc, half dog.
Half orc, half
You know
man,
what?
half dog. Incredible.
Get your fucking dog, bitch.
He don't bite.
Yes, they do. Get your fucking dog.
Hashtag Ruben. I hope somebody makes that happen in the stream memes.
I forgot about stream names.
how do I add my rage bonus to my
If I believe your rage bonus, I believe it's just like +1. So I
okay.
would just add a +1, like a conditional modifier to your athletics check. Aaron doesn't remember.
That is a natural one.
Oh,
You just got a hero point back. Don't forget.
That's true.
oh,
I am a generous god.
Yeah, I'll be
I am a
burning that.
generous master of ceremonies,
It's
master
like
of
you
cemeteries.
We'll be burning that right now.
Damn, they really, these hero points are a premium.
God.
As soon as you get them, they are gone. All right, let me see that.
Much better. Wow. 26.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's a critical success.
Woo!
Ruben,
words.
tell me how you stuff this fucking guy as you fully wolf out.
I'm gonna like
Crazy.
charge at him like full tilt on all fours, just like, and I'm gonna like come up and I'm gonna take my head and like bash him under the chin. And as I do, I'm gonna grab his like cape and I'm gonna pull it over his head and like wrap it around and just like have him in a headlock as I pull him over.
You have him on a critical success for a grapple. You actually have him restrained, so he cannot move right now. His speed is 0. Sarai, as long as he maintains that grapple, you have full reign to do whatever you want, okay?
Right,
So what do you want to do?
Going for the shard and the dagger.
Thank you, Ultraviolet Lore. I love you too. Okay, so which one are you going for first?
Oh, the shard.
Sarai, you just like flip over the table like it's the hood of your SUV, and you scoop up the mirror shard in your hand. Ruben, give me another athletics checks. No need to roll, Sarai. You're free from danger.
I love that for me.
Yep, for you.
Just here for the vibes.
15.
That is a success, so you maintain the grapple. Sarai, you go and get the dagger.
Fuck yeah.
You watch as this thing, you just see like the bony protrusions of its rail thin, arms and forearms just kind of like scraping away at the inside of his cloak. You basically have just keep, shoving him down and bagging him up. Every now and then you get a stray like claw from like the gross fingernails of this withered king, but your lichen-like skin just absorbs it. So you don't feel anything. All right. Yeah, man. You fucking did it, Ruben. So, how do you guys make your escape?
I am gonna like Super Mario 64 him, and I'm gonna like while he's wrapped up in the cape, I'm gonna like spin him around and like throw him.
Bowser. Yeah.
Can Corin try to grab some of the food that's on the trays that the servants
You
are bringing
hungry
in?
bitch.
Yeah, man. You can grab whatever
I
you
feel like he
want.
wouldn't let that go.
Ruben's got this guy's stuff.
He's just watching from the back, like, oh, he's like, just chilling in his mouth. Some of these like turkey legs and shit. He's like, he's just trying to get it while he can. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
dude, you absolutely.
I mean,
Hey,
yeah,
it tastes
he took
incredible.
damage, bro.
It
Yeah, he's trying to-
tastes incredible.
One, I don't know that they fed us very well while we were in the, prison
Exactly.
wagons.
Oh no, you've been eating like cold porridge for the past like 3 weeks. You watch as Ruben shoves him to the side, and you just see the huge, like hulking animal-like Ruben just quickly, move back with you, Sarai, meet up, and you guys are back through the portal. Embers, the final mirror shard.
Woo!
After about a minute, you watch as Ruben slowly calm back down, and his wolven side slowly fade away, and he becomes the Dromar that you've seen before.
None of you
So-
saw that.
So who bit you?
No one.
Are you sure?
I'm not a werewolf.
Okay.
Are you a coyote?
That's what I was going to ask.
I'm not a coyote either. It's my divine spark.
Oh, is that what they call it when you are a requiemite? It's like,
gift.
yes, your spiritual gifts from a god instead of witchcraft. Right, totally different.
Ruben, make me a perception check right now.
Okay, I can totally do that.
He got that
In
dog
fact,
in him.
I would say Glint and Sarai also make me this check as well.
You said perception, right?
Yeah, not you,
Perception?
Corwin. Sorry, it doesn't make any sense for you to roll it.
That's fine. Hey, the less rolls I can fail tonight, the better, man.
You were
got
killing
you.
it the other night, though. It's,
Yeah.
it was
That's
like,
true.
Ultraviolet Love, a Requiemite is a person from the holy state of Requiem, the place that all of these prisoners came from.
That's right, Arya.
What'd you get?
I got an 11.
I
I
got
think
the 17.
Oh, brilliant.
I rolled a 15, I think.
So Ryan Glint, Ruben, you're too frustrated to notice it, but Glint, Sarai, this nun really does not talk like she believes in Sovereign, or that she cares even a little bit about it, or The fact that she called you a Requiemite, implying that she isn't one, all very suspicious.
Are you not from Are you not from
Requiem.
Are you not from Fuck! Are you not from Requiem?
I mean, hold on, one more time.
Are you
Where
not
am
from
I not from?
Requiem?
Okay. Remy, I got you. I'm right here with you, right? Rec, we
M. Okay, are you not from Fuck!
This can't be. This just can't be.
Are you not from here?
No, thank you.
I am not sure you are from Requiem. Requiem?
You said Requiem. You said Requiem.
None of us can say this word.
Yes, are you from Requiem?
Welcome to the holy state of Requiem, princess. Are you ready to receive your divine spark? We must worship our holy lord, Shabbat. I pronounce you guilty in the name of Sabawin, princess.
If you'd used that voice for the trials, it would have been very different. Super different feel. Woo! Okay.
Do we want to still have this moment, or do we just want to move on?
No, we can do it. We can do it.
I can do it.
All right. I trust you guys.
Irene, are you not from here?
From here, this fucking castle? No, not at all.
From this country?
Yes, I am from this country. What are you asking?
You talk as if you're not from...
That city whose name neither of us can seem to say right?
Yes, right.
Yes, well, I think that if I had been born in Requiem, I would probably have jumped in the river and drowned myself. The fact that none of you do is shocking to me.
I
So
wasn't.
no.
I'm fine.
Really, Wolfboy?
I would have taken your side, Ruben, before I was cast out to the dogs mind my use of metaphor. But I cannot blame Aradia for her feelings after I gestured to the castle and stuff.
I would actually, I think, take this spooky castle over Requiem any day.
Speaking of the spooky castle, Sarai, have you placed the final piece within the mirror frame?
Yeah.
Just as Arinia finishes her sentence, you watch Sarai, the camera pans to Sarai as you place the final mirror piece in. Sarai, I'm gonna say like you have like a little scene with the king for a moment. You watch as slowly the cracks in the mirror begin to fill in like mercury drops running along the edges of the cracks, slowly turning what was pieces of a mirror into one full, intact, complete, flawless mirror, reflecting directly the visage of the king. And out of the stupor, the king arises and he says, "Ah, my kingdom, my perfect kingdom." He looks at the mirror and sees his reflection. You can see a single tear drop down the side of his face. "I knew it was too good to be true." "You there, girl? Come here, please."
No, thank you.
I am weary. truth. The truth is sometimes so much crueler than the lie.
Sarai leans in just a little bit.
And gifts. Gifts can be curses too. You watch as the crown fall from his head. As the crown hits the floor shatters like a big piece of glass. You watch as the cracks crawl like spider webs across the floor and then over the walls and throughout the darkness like strange little pieces of light. And as it does, the dream world pops and you all fall into the void.
Not again.
Get out of my head, bro.
Let's do this one first. It's Brian. In a flash of lightning, you all waking up on the floor of the throne room that you first entered, the one still in Castle Nightfall. Huge stack of coffins to your right, old red carpet leading up to the throne, a huge fireplace in the shape of the mouth of a great and mighty dragon, and the skeleton of a king with the black three-pronged crown with the green gem in it. It's no longer on its head. The skeleton now holds it out, waiting for one of you to retrieve it.
Y'all saw what the crown did to him. I ain't touching that shit.
Fair.
Are we able to approach it without it doing some bad juju?
You got it. Yep. You walk right up to it. The skeleton doesn't move. It appears to be just a corpse.
Corwin, his like thievery mind is kind of just like doing the whole like just bouncing around every angle of the crown, like he just wants it so bad.
It's
good.
It's for the taking of any one of you.
He's gonna turn back to the group and say, "So, shall I take it? Why mustn't I have it?"
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
After all, why shouldn't I?
Why shouldn't I keep it?
He's gonna pull the crown.
Corwin, your fingers touch cold metal, and you watch as it pulls off the skeletal finger bones. It makes kind of like the ringing sound of like a sword unsheathing for a moment. Ching. You have the crown now. And I will check back in with my players. Corwin now has the crown. Who holds the scepter?
I think also Corwin.
Corwin, you
too.
have both?
Yeah.
Okay. Who has the book?
I think I have the book.
You have the book?
oh, Glint will
But
take
if-
that back now that we're out of
Yeah.
Spooky Town now. Yeah.
Go
Glint
for
has
it. Here you go, bud.
Thank you.
Lynch
for
has the
holding.
book. Corwin has both the scepter and the crown now. Great. As the crown is pulled up, you guys hear kind of like a big, like whistling sound. And it's the sound of the fire in the fireplace quickly being put out. You watch as the fireplace begins to shift and turn. And as it does so, you watch as the wall opens up. You see a secret passageway opens itself out to the north.
Do you think that goes to the garden?
I can only hope.
Yeah,
I
because
was
I do
thinking
not want
the
to go
same
back
thing,
to the hallway.
So, let's just press forward.
You guys hear a shriek coming in from the hall behind you through the big heavy doors that Reuben barred with the rod.
So not
I
that
say we go down the spooky tunnel.
I say we go
Spooky tunnel.
Spooky
tunnel.
And our
I
party
think
moves
we're sharing the same
on.
brain cell tonight because I've been making the same jokes in my head.
You got into stuff before me too, so.
Our heroes / villains / what are they even? Who knows? Moves its way through a dusty and decrepit corridor. While you guys are walking, I believe someone has done an Arcana or an Occult check or a Religion check on all the items as we've gotten them. If someone would like to do that for the crown, they may as well.
Bet your ass.
Because we know what the book is called. It's the Book of Shadows. We don't know anything about the scepter. We did not succeed that check. If someone wants to do it for the crown, they can.
I'm on it.
Look at her. Look at her. She's doing it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, that was almost a natural.
That's nice.
Ooh. 24. You could nudge a fate. Corwin's 14, but I mean, you've got 2 other successes already.
I'll do it anyway.
Okay. Corwin, you also know this stuff because Aurania is helping you because she's a good.
Sick.
Um,
Thank you.
all 3 of you kind of look at this thing and you stare down at the 3-pronged spires that come off the top of this crown, each of them depicting a face in a different relief of like torment. One's looking up towards the sky, the other one seems to be riddled and weathered, or the other one is kind of like asphyxiated by these strange tentacles, and the green gem at the center seems to just like barely glow in the dim light of this catacomb. You don't know what this thing does, what its powers could be. You know it's related to the king. Obviously, you saw the whole story of how it affected him. You know that wasn't the king of Mirrengold. That king is depicted in a much older story. The story of the Crown of Curses. An ancient kingdom that befell on a dark and mysterious stranger intent on the ruination of an entire country did it by simply gifting a king a crown. A crown that not only afflicted the king with madness, paranoia, vermin, pests, and a withering curse that could not be satiated, but also empowered the dark stranger by sapping those qualities away from this powerful king and feeding it to himself. The crown is not just an afflictor of great pain, but a parasite, a way to extract power from those that you curse.
It goes.
Mm. And after a few short moments, you guys finally hit a brick wall that has a lever on the side that you're standing in, and as you crack it, a door opens up to an overgrown garden that spans the entire back half of this large stony spire. It seems that Castle Nightfall seems to have from the big, large fortifications on the outside facing towards the city, seems to have a small enclave of greenery that is protected by the high stony walls. From this backside of the castle, you can see tons of windows that have been boarded up. Strange green and purple glowing lights kind of like slowly phantom blink in and out from back here. But the vines from this garden have just exploded up the backside of this castle, almost creating like an entire shifting mountainside, like the land itself is trying to swallow up the castle from beneath it. As you step out a bit, though, let me switch the music up, something more, a little bit calm. You're actually taken in by the serene beauty of this place. Where the vines don't grow intensely, you notice there is actually a well-kept hedge out here on the backside. The statues obviously are weathered by the consistent rain that happens in the land of yore, but bushes in the depiction of draconic figures, of knights on horseback, of powerful-looking soldiers wielding great swords still stand almost nearly in perfect condition. A cobbled path leads and winds a maze-like through this garden, and as you find yourself just kind of aimlessly walking through one, you happen back to a large main pathway that seems to lead up to a large set of doors that goes back into the castle. You dare not venture that way, as it may contain the likes of the creature that's been chasing you this whole time. But otherwise, you look about and you look down around, and through the kind of foggy, rainy mist, you see this beautiful garden. Two things. You see at the end of this pathway, there seems to be a large, kind of reddish-brown building off in the distance behind a set of fountains. And after a moment, you guys all kind of pause and stop as you see a humanoid figure walk around with a set of large hedge clippers and begin to cut on the sides of a hedge.
Can I move closer and try and make out more detail?
Sure. Do you want to sneak, or do you just want to walk up?
I'm not very sneaky, but I will try.
Okay. Chat, let me know which of the crown trials you liked. Don't forget.
11?
Yeah, that thing. If it sees you coming, it obviously doesn't care. You walk up slowly, Ruben, keeping low to the ground, and actually after a second, you just kind of stand up fully at its height. At about 25 feet away, you see what appears to be a human man in a leather apron and a very dirty white chemise and kind of like almost, rotted away leather boots, but still functional. You're staring at the back of his head, so you can't get a good frontal look at him. The only thing you do seem to notice is there is a clicking sound that's happening.
Is it a pipe bomb?
Oh, God.
One would hope not.
What a mysterious ticking noise. It's a pipe bomb. Yay!
It's coming
Yay!
from this man?
It sounds like it.
I'm going to look back at the group and be like, and kind of like raise my eyebrows and be like,
You're doing great.
Keep it up, kid.
I'm going to turn to the guy and be like, you're doing a wonderful job maintaining the garden.
Does not respond.
Be like, gonna kind of walk around to the side and be like,
As soon
so
as you walk around to the side, you see as you're walking around the side, this thing turns in perfect time with you. As you come to you see this thing lock eyes with you. But I say lock eyes, it doesn't make eye contact. The kind of like jelly of their eyes is like loose and just kind of hangs into the middle distance. You see a somehow preserved human corpse turn and look at you, Ruben, and the ticking sound becomes louder as you notice that in their chest, it seems to be their organs have been ripped out, and a music box the size of the roughly shape and size of their rib cage has been shoved in. And you watch as like a wooden and brass drum is kind of constantly moving, and as the brass drum is ticking the sides of the music box, you can watch as thin steel wire is puppeteering the creature from the inside.
that is a weird pacemaker. I'll be back. And I'm going to...
You all watch as the hedge slowly follows Ruben as he begins to walk back towards the five of you.
So I'm going to relay this. That guy has a bunch of gears in his chest that are turning around and are sort of puppeting him around as he goes through the garden. I don't know that he's going to be great conversation.
Did you try
I
to talk to
mean-
him?
I did, and he didn't talk back.
You know, that's probably for the best. At least he's not going to, be all like, yeah, I am a scary thing with a giant sword.
We can just let him keep doing his job.
Mm-hmm.
Not hurt anything.
I don't think we need to bother him anymore, but
A second humanoid figure, same contraption, this time a woman, walks around with the garden rake. And as she's raking, she comes around and looks over at you, Corwin. And her head kind of lolls to the side as her, unblinking, staring visage looks towards you. As this goes on, you begin to notice more and more humanoid figures begin to appear.
You think any of them cook? I'm sorry, I'm so hungry.
You did not take
I got
snacks back in the portrait with all the food?
I didn't think about it. There were like rats and skeletons and stuff.
Yeah.
Corwin, did you grab some garlic bread by any chance?
Did any of that food come through with me at all, or did it disappear when we left the portrait?
Yeah, it's gone when you fucking leave the dream world.
Damn.
I'd like to imagine you were taking a nice bite as you stepped out. You're like, oh,
Yeah, and I was like, huh. Well,
Anybody else think we should not stick around anymore? Maybe just
agree.
keep going?
I think we should go check out that the building in the back over there.
As you walk towards the building, you see dozens of other humanoids kind of come out of some of them just literally lean up over the overgrown grass wherever they were laying and begin to all look at you and watch you.
Look at us or look at Corwin?
All of you.
Okay.
They watch all of you. As you begin to move towards, you quickly push yourself towards the back of the garden where you see what appears to be actually the look of a greenhouse, but it seems to have some strange like mud or smear on the inside of it that's giving it this brown look. But the glass panels themselves are actually beautiful. You watch as a bas relief of stained greenhouse glass in the depiction of one of the gods of one of the balance keepers, the force known as the breath. And you can see that there is a beautiful kind of woman playing a lute that is riding this sort of like windy looking force in the vague shape of a human being. You see that the door to the greenhouse is slightly ajar.
Can I look behind us to see what the automated corpses are doing?
There's like 30 of them now, and they're kind of slowly all following you guys.
We should not be here.
You're right. We should be inside. I push.
All right. You push into the greenhouse, and as you all push into the greenhouse and close, your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness. When you get inside and your eyes begin to adjust, you have a stark realization. Does somebody want to? One of our players want to have a stark realization? Whoever wants to have one, raise your hand.
I'll have it.
Great.
Yeah.
Corwin, you as you go in, you kind of rub your eyes for a second as you guys shut the door on the other side as the ticking gardeners begin to follow you closer and closer. And as you look around, you notice the walls aren't covered in mud. No. They're covered in dried blood. Gallons.
Okay.
And gallons.
That's better than what I thought you were gonna say.
in the
Dude.
No. Gallons and gallons of dried blood. But inside is something even more stark. As the rain begins to pick up on the outside of the greenhouse structure, You look around at a literal, like one of the most nicest greenhouses that you would have been. It's huge. It spans like 40 feet across, and the length just goes on and on. It goes maybe 150 feet. So half the size of a football field. And it's these massive, overgrown plants. The pots have given way. The earth has kind of subsumed, and various creatures, carnivorous plants and otherwise, seem to be sitting underneath a series of brass tubes, irrigation systems that you think running the entire top part of the greenhouse. The greenhouse itself has kind of a windy path that you can walk through. And there's an ad. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Oh, that's good. Mika had to step away.
Potato wife, it's not poop. Yes, Mika had to go check on
Nah, it's
which is
blood.
okay.
Not poop, it's blood.
It's blue.
It's poop.
No.
No. Well, there is blood in your shit. You should contact a doctor. Nurse Kent does not take responsibility for whatever your stool looks like.
You could probably keep going.
Yeah.
Good? Let's do it. So the path winds throughout the greenhouse, and you see just these large, overgrown plants just kind of have taken over the entirety of the field. And as you guys are sitting here, you begin to hear something coming down from the other side of the greenhouse. I'm going to try to do a little impression for you, but if anybody wants to roll a perception check, they can.
I very much so would like
Please stop.
So originally I rolled a 2, but
Rangy.
somebody else knocked my dice, and now it's an 11. So I think you should go with that one.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a no from me. Arania and Corwin, Ruben and Glint, you're trying to hear this like strange sound coming from the other side of the greenhouse, but you can't see it. Corwin, you hear what sounds like maybe like muddled cries coming from the other side. But it's intermingled with this strange tune that keeps rising out of the darkness. Arania, you hear the sounds of a woman singing, and you hear the sounds of cries from one of Benjamin Griss's henchmen coming down from the other side. You can hear him beg, "Please, Mom, please don't. You don't have to do this." "Oh, don't you worry, dear. Mrs. Toppins will take care of you. Just go to sleep, my dear. I'll make you comfortable as any could heal."
There's
What do
a
you do?
Mrs. Tuppence somewhere in this greenhouse, and she sounds like really fucking bad news. She's got one of those guys from earlier, the shitty ones, and whatever she's doing to him, he does not like it.
That guy goes through henchmen really fast.
Yeah, when is he gonna get some? I want to hear him cry in pain. That would be a nice change of
He
pace.
might already be dead.
Ooh.
If we're lucky.
It'd be very exciting.
So there's carnivorous plants all along this path.
Oh, yeah. Big old fat carnivorous plants, along with, vines that are kind of running up the poles that supports the greenhouse roof, and mushrooms that are starting to fill in the cracks of the cobblestone path. The plants are everywhere. The air is thick and wet and humid.
On a positive note with the plants, most of the time their reaction time is not as quick as I think people think. Let's test it. Is there something like a rock or a twig or something I can pick up to toss into one of their mouths just to see?
You as soon as it clears the lips of the thing, it just goes.
Well, now we know.
I'm gonna slow turn to Arania and just be like, yeah. Now we know.
Wouldn't you rather know now than when we walk?
If you're not, if you're going to be wrong, I need you to not say it so confidently. I know. I believed you.
That's why we tested it.
Maybe you should stop believing all of the silly things that people tell you, Ruben.
Yeah, especially the ones that are in charge of that city you like so much.
Especially the ones in charge of that city you like so much.
I like you. What was your name?
This is a guy.
Right. Arania.
Ruben, make me a perception check.
Can do. Been so good at those so far.
Stop making them do perception checks
Again?
after I
The
talk.
same number again?
I'm just gonna give this a little bit to you. This elf seems to be hot on your tail since the moment you got in the barred wagon together. You don't know why, but right now as you're standing in this bloody greenhouse, something about her face looks familiar. But you can't tell what.
Be like, I'm gonna kind of squint and be like, we made a pretty good team back there in the portrait. What did you say you were in for again?
You hear a scream come down from the other side of the tent.
I think he's dead.
Mrs. What's-Her-Face is committing a murder.
Tuppence, I think, is what she said.
What the fuck? Should we deal with that?
I mean, I guess we're gonna have to go that way anyway.
Maybe we do it quietly, perhaps?
I'm not gonna make you all roll. I'm just gonna, because we're going to the end, I'm just gonna say you guys all sneak up and move forward to the greenhouse, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Our party, the last thing we see, everybody kind of starts moving up, but Ruben, your squint hangs on Sarai for a couple moments before you fall in behind her. And as you guys move up, you guys come around and pushing through the kind of like ferns and vines and hanging moss, you come around and you see a grisly scene, which can be said of most scenes that you found here in Castle Nightfall, but I'm just going to keep saying it. You see a large horticulturalist desk. As you guys kind of come around the corner and you're at this kind of like central, what looks like a pipe system that runs up the central column, so you're directly in the middle of it. You're looking down the corridor and you see this giant horticulturalist desk, and you see a tiny elven woman.
Here we go. Let's get this situated, and a nice cup of tea to make everything better.
And as she does, she sets a kind of clay teapot over a small Bunsen burner on the desk, and she says,
Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was getting my tools.
and she picks up a scalpel and a plastic tube, and you look up to where she's looking, and you see one of Benjamin Griss's henchmen. He is Leonardo da Vinci's The Man on a iron grid that he has been chained to. And you watch as several plastic tubes are snaking their way into his arms, his legs, his extremities, and even his chest, connecting directly to the veins in his body. And you watch as she delicately plucks one in, and she goes,
There you go, dear.
she goes, please, you don't have to do this.
Oh my goodness. Are you uncomfortable, dearie? I didn't mean to do that to you.
She goes, yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
She goes, Well, let Mrs. Tuppence take care of that for you.
She pulls out a drawer, and she takes out a pillow that's been crocheted world's best grandma, and she puts it behind the neck of the man. She pats him. She goes, "There you are, sweetheart. Now, it's time to feed the children." And she turns a brass knob. And you watch as the red lines begin to fill the plastic tubing around. You see as the red begins to fill the bronze pipes that are above you. And all throughout the greenhouse, all of the plants begin to feast on this man's blood.
Hey,
You are
now,
sta-
Orania, would
Go
you
ahead.
rather, Glint whispers, would you rather deal with this or live in Requiem?
I would rather deal with this.
Damn, okay. Just finding a baseline here.
Just trying to establish what's up. As you say that, you watch as the camera kind of pitches, and I'm going to say, Corwin, you point out to the rest of your friends. As she's reaching up to the brass gear, there's something very peculiar. Nothing that looks like the cute, the cute gardener woman that this ancient elven lady must be. You see that there is a gold ring on her finger. The large, heavy-set ruby set into it.
Ooh.
And as the blood sprays down all around you, you notice it shine hungrily in the light.
Oh.
And that, I believe, is probably where we'll have to call it for today.
Cliffhanger credits.
I'm glad Glint grew up in a dungeon, because if I was in Glint's shoes, it'd be like, you know what? Maybe I'll just take the crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
That guy who ran back towards the paladins.
Right?
And he's starting to make a little bit more sense now. All right. That'll be our third session for Nightfall. Thank you to all my players, and thank you to all you who stuck through it through the whole game to watch us here today.
Memes!
Let's look at some memes. Da, 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 da. You've earned yourself one showing of memes. Don't look at those. Don't look at those. That's my private messages. Don't look at those.
You gotta stop doing that.
You can't talk. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. Stream memes. All right. Let's see what we got here. Sneaking. The king, you are all trying to sneak into the garden beach with the diplomats. Sneaking? Sneaking? Potato wife. Trying to play off literally roasting her delightful, devoted husband in chat for no reason. That's what a mean person would say.
Right.
Ultraviolet love. Ooh, sorry for yelling. Kinsey. Slay and yas. Potato wife finding out Potato Man got that dog in him. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Literally the first thing Mika said as soon as Ruben woofed out. Ruben, after he fails his athleticism check.
Oh.
Hey, girl. Potato Man when he gets to use his hero point.
So cursed.
Terrifying.
I really
this?
dislike this. Whatever this is, I really
I hate it.
That's cursed.
Would you rather take Mrs. Tubbins or this thing? Answer in the chat now. Mika's dog who making use of the ear she lost midstream. Oh. That's cute. Remy trying his best to interrogate Arania. Oh, that one gets a thumbs up for me. Can we all get God, if we were we gotta figure out how to do raids, because if we were raiding people, I would definitely say the raid chat would be Wequium. Wequium. All right, back to this. POV, you're in chat hoping to be one of T. Holdren's gift subs. Please, please.
Straight up.
Big thank you to TL Holdren. Thank you for starting
so
off this
much.
stream. So nice, so helpful. Any way you guys support, even following and liking, it's just so nice to see, and it gives us so much energy, and we thank you. The energy Corwin is bringing with the crown and scepter. Whoa.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Corwin's trying to collect them all right now. You guys are gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah,
Collect
Master of
shiny
Cemeteries. If one person collects all of the objects, they don't get to keep them all, right? Does not how this work.
All I will say is consequences. Consequences for everything. Consequences.
I don't like how eerie that is.
When you figure out what's going on with the corpse gardeners, your heart's a beating drum. Yeah.
Oh my God, they're the past victims.
Ryan Corwin crashing out over this. Hungry.
Wait, so the food that Corn shoved in his mouth, like, does that, like, the ones he, like, actually ingested when he came out of the portrait, was his stomach, like, empty again?
I'm going to figure out the answer to that question for next week.
Man, that would piss me off so much, man.
Oh, would? Okay, then the answer is yes.
And you're just like, oh, your stomach growls and normally you exit. Oh, no.
Yeah, you basically take a moment and then you just, like, vomit up a bunch of dust and ash.
Oh, my God.
Oh no.
Why can't you understand the brown walls are dry blood? Because poop is funny. I get it. I too am a fan of the poo-poo. Ruben almost perceiving that Shirai doesn't like him. All right, I'm gonna go cry. Possibly more than that. Arania and Shirai bonding over their mutual disdain for Ruben.
Oh, that's hot. What is this from?
Yeah.
Kenzie would like a source.
Yeah,
I'll get a
asking for
source
a
for
meme.
Kenzie.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, that's our stream. I'd like to thank you all once again all for being here. Before we go, I would be remiss to mention that our wonderful sister stream, The Midnight Muse, will be streaming 6 p.m. CST on Thursday. It's ladies' night at Nerds Can't. Come on down because it's all femme all the time. Go check them out. It's a wonderful stream. Until then, if not, we will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.